coming up this week on The Good Life.
Really just kind of taking things day at a time on that journey. Nothing was guaranteed at the time, and I just had a shot and tried to make the most of it.
We catch up with former Tennessee punter, now Miami Dolphins starter, Matt Darr, on life as an NFL player and what he misses most about Big Orange Country. Plus, we're showering you with blooms, colors, and textures that are sure to transform your home and garden into an outdoor paradise. Weekend project warriors, do you have a garage that needs some major organizational tackling? The Good Life is bringing you step-by-step cleanup advice from the pros.
Gotta work for it, keep pushing.
Yeah.
And that's all we did is keep on pushing.
And we're surprising a hard worker in our community who always makes time for others. It's all coming up on The Good Life. Living the good life doesn't mean having everything you want. It means recognizing and appreciating what you have. Hello to you, I'm Kelli Parker. To me, living the good life means sharing family traditions and great stories, having a style that's all your own, and living with a go big or go home kind of spirit. Oh, and every good life sprinkles in the element of surprise. So pull up a chair and join us. I think you'll agree. Every day is better when it's served with a slice of the good life. Hello to you and welcome to The Good Life. I'm Kelli Parker. Thanks so much for joining us. It's no secret that here in East Tennessee, we love football and we love and support our UT players. Our guest this week says it's his experience wearing the Big Orange jersey at Neyland Stadium that's now helping him stand out in a much warmer climate in the NFL. He spent 5 years as the punter at the University of Tennessee. And we caught up with Matt Darr during his off-season spring training back on his old stomping grounds in Knoxville.
This was an incredible period of my life that I always look back on and I'm fond of.
Originally from Bakersville, California, for Matt Darr, playing for the Big Orange at the collegiate level seemed like the chance of a lifetime.
It's a dream come true, really, to play on that stage in the SEC. I think when I was a freshman, I didn't really understand what all that meant or entailed and took to be successful at it, and it was definitely a neat journey.
So you have a lot of great football teams in California as well. Have you seen fans quite as loyal as the Tennessee Vol fans?
No. When I first came back to Tennessee, you really understood what football meant to people back here. But that's special. It's something that you learn to value and appreciate.
But it would only be the beginning. Matt would sign as an undrafted free agent to start the 2015 season with the Miami Dolphins and test his skills at the next level.
It was really just kind of taking things day at a time on that journey. Nothing was guaranteed at the time, and I just had a shot and tried to make the most of it.
Kind of explain the nerves. What's going through your mind every day?
You don't even know. You're just going through it, taking things, everything's new. It's always a first time experience that first year, and you're just kind of rolling with the punches. And
rolling with the punches he would do. In his first NFL season, this former Vol would win the starting position as the Dolphins punter, set a Dolphins rookie record, and finish third among punters in the NFL. So you finished 3 overall in the NFL. You obviously have had an incredible first season. Are these things you could have even imagined?
I don't think I could have pinpointed that would have been my position at this point, but I think that for me it was like never set limits on your possibilities, and I just kept going and better things kept happening.
Better indeed. Matt would also be named the NFL 2015 Rookie Punter of the Year.
And now, looking back on the first year, I'm really happy with the way things turned out. But then again, I'm still working to keep going forward and have a more successful career going forward. Just go for your dreams. Don't let other people set limitations on your capabilities. Work hard, go after what you're passionate about, and then, things will turn out for the best.
Now with a summer wedding planned and a bright NFL future ahead, Darr says he's enjoying every step of his journey. What does the good life mean to Matt Darr?
To me, it means appreciating the simple things in life, appreciating the people that you interact with and you have relationships with. Understanding other people's experiences is valuable because you can apply those to your own life, and that's how you live the good life, in my opinion.
Rookie of the Year? Not bad. Congratulations to Matt on a fantastic season, and we wish him all the best. Still to come here on The Good Life. Coming up, get your garden gloves on and get ready to make your front porch and pots the envy of your neighborhood. We're getting help from the garden go-tos coming up. Plus, don't start that garage clean out just yet. We get help from a professional organizer on how to end the never-ending piles in your garage once and for all.
You gotta look forward, and she's one of the women that looks forward. She never looks back.
Plus, The Good Life pays it forward to an East Tennessean who once struggled to find her next meal. Her story is coming up. But first, and who's ready for more thrift store fun? It's back to the shopping we go as we look for the best looks for summer and spring. We've got some great looks coming your way. The Good Life, presented by Knoxville Wholesale Furniture and Maderas.
Knoxville Wholesale Furniture is proud to announce the Trisha Yearwood Home Collection. With an emphasis on comfort, Trisha Yearwood has designed simple, honest furniture that will make any space feel like a home. The collection ranges from accent pieces to dining room and bedroom furniture. It combines Trisha's Southern style with a classic twist for timeless decor. Its custom upholstery pieces are North Carolina made and completely charming, all at introductory prices. Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, Peters Road and Callahan Drive.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell. I've done the research. For complete home improvements, you can trust Maderas Siding and Windows. From doors and windows to insulation and siding, Maderas delivers value and home energy savings, offering roof replacement and gutter protection and deck design. Maderas is your single source for all your home performance upgrades and renovation needs, providing custom solutions with proven results for everything under your roof, including your roof. Plus, it's all backed by my Make It Right guarantee. Call Maderas Siding and Windows today.
Welcome back to The Good Life. So when thrift store scanning, don't forget those special events we all attend each summer. Weddings, showers, or even date nights. Here are two of our more formal, fabulous thrift store finds. We start with this pop of color with a pink one-shoulder dress. We added the scarf and the necklace for a great look for a night out. Or we have a coral boutique dress. You can add the belt if you want to flatter the waist. Each look costing less than $12. Great looks and prices for any occasion. We love that. More looks coming up later in the show. So when it comes to this time of the year, one common bond unites us all, and that's our excitement to get back out in the yard and plant those beautifully bright colored flowers and spruce up our landscaping. And when it comes to the Good Life's motto on gardening, we have one: go big or go home. And we are at the perfect place to go big today here at Stanley's Greenhouse with Lisa Stanley. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
We're so excited. You really don't have to have a green thumb to do some beautiful things in your yard, right?
That's right. You have to have a good choice plants and maybe some good advice from Stanley's.
Yes, that's what we all need, a little advice. Now you're going to show us today how to mix some beautiful flowers together to make an incredible pot.
That's right.
Okay, let's take a look around.
Okay, let's do.
And the first stop, the salvia.
Oh, Kelly, this is salvia. This one particular one is Sally Fun salvia.
I love it.
Blue Fortune. It gets about 2 feet, so I can use it in the bed for height or in the center of a pot.
Okay, now this is a sun plant, right?
Oh my word, it's salvia. Salvia is sun plants, yes. There's many of them, but this particular one, yes, they love the sun. And can you see the slickness of the glossiness of the leaves?
Absolutely.
Yes, it gets nice and big.
Okay, that's
so let's start with that.
Tell us about
This is Silver Falls Decandra, but I like the fact it looks like water running. And you know, in the heat of the day, it's cooling. This particular basket you could take apart and make about 6 pieces of it.
We love that.
Or 8 or 10 pieces of it, because you only need a little bit to drip out of a pot. It's real effective.
And we love the color of the geraniums.
We do, we do. And with the particular salvia in the center, I'm thinking 3 to go around it. I like to work in triangles. That way, no matter how you turn the pot, you don't have anything in front of each other.
It's still beautiful.
That's right, so we'll get 3 of these.
Okay.
Diamond Frost.
Beautiful.
Diamond Frost Euphorbia. I like it because, first of all, it's white, it's fluffy. From the heat, it looks like it's cooling.
Right.
So I would want 3. I'd want them in between each of the geraniums.
And again, such a beautiful pop of color with that beautiful
Right.
pink with the geranium.
Right.
We also love the coleus.
The coleus, these are sun-loving, but you know, just because man has made them sun-loving, it doesn't mean they still can't be shade coleus.
Okay.
And once again, just like grandmother did, you know, we can cut and make more.
Yes, these are so easy to grow. You literally pinch them off, stick them in soil, and voila, more plants.
You're right.
I love it.
Me too.
And it's time to make all the magic happen. It all starts really with the pot, right?
Yes, it does. The pot and the potting soil.
Okay.
The fiber of the pot lets me know what I should plant and how thin the soil should be.
Okay.
Because some potting soils are too heavy and it'll actually kill the plants. So we work with Fafford potting soil. It's excellent. And I've already put a little bit of Osmocote in here, which is slow release feed. It's a 4-month feed.
And you just mentioned the center of the pot. This is a great tip to know. The center
Right.
of the pot is always the most moist spot.
That's
correct?
right. Thank you, Kelly, for remembering that, because it's true. Often we snuggle that center down low, and when the water pours in, it can rot your center.
Okay.
So I've got my center in, and I've kind of put it on a bit of a plantain, and then I'm going with
A beautiful
3
geraniums.
of these.
And you
in a
mentioned
triangle
again,
motion.
you always use a triangle shape.
I do. I like it. It gets me started. It encircles my center, and it looks good.
Makes things beautiful.
Yes, it does. Oh, thank you so much. And look at that.
And when it comes to gardening, taking risks is a good thing, right?
I think so. Of course, I take chances so I can help my customers.
Yes.
I kind of want to trial things so I'll know how to tell them.
Yeah.
You know. But I think they should. They should try some different things. I hear often people say, "You don't have blah blah blah." I've planted that for years, but I think it is fun to explore plants and try something different.
Why do you think gardening is just so relaxing for all of us? Why is this such a great stress reliever?
Well, my husband said it's food for the soul.
Yes, it absolutely is. And we're making some beautiful things. Why is it so important for our yards to have these beautiful blooms all summer long?
Because it's what we see. And here in East Tennessee, you know, we can keep this blooming to practically Christmas.
Right. And if you have some great pots at home and you want to have those beautiful all summer long, you can actually bring those pots in and you guys can help out.
Yes, that's exactly what we do. They can bring them in for each season. We can help them either put it together for themselves or they can take it home and do it.
Yeah.
Either way, they can get it all here at Stanley's.
Don't those flowers just make your heart happy? By the way, all the flowers at Stanley's are tax-free. Another great way to save. And from dirty hands in the garden to a messy, dirty garage. This is a great time of the year to clean up and reorganize. But I get it, this can be overwhelming. So who needs a little help in this department? I'm raising my hand on this one, and help is on the way. And when it comes to living the good life, clutter-free means stress-free, and one of those catch-all spots in every home is the garage. We need help, and we're in the right spot today. Joining us today, we have Andrea Sinai with organizing homes and much more. This does not have to be overwhelming, right?
No, it does not.
Okay, start us out. When you begin a project like this, you say there's one crucial step, and that is pre-planning.
We have a 3M principle that we follow, and that is maximize, minimize, and maintain. So what you want to do is you want to measure your space first, because you want to be able to maximize the use of your space. Then what we will do is we will minimize by taking out the unnecessary wanted items and then maintaining, which is always the hardest.
That's the hard part for all of us. So if you decide my garage is a disaster today, you can't start that project today without that pre-planning, and you have some staple items that you love to use when it comes to organizing.
Absolutely. Pegboard is one of my favorites in a garage because it gets things up off the floor.
Okay.
Shelving units, as you will see when we walk around, shelving units are another of my favorite with clear containers.
And those clear containers make life easy because we can see exactly what we are storing inside them, right?
Correct. And then there's organization that has to go within those containers too.
And we're about to talk about that. She's about to work with us there too. Let's take a look around. And after you have purchased all of those organizational items, what's our next step?
Next step is to find the big items that you can remove from your garage.
Okay.
Getting rid of these big items allows more space for you to work and sort through the remaining items that have to be stored, whether they are useful daily items or whether they're items that you use occasionally, i.e. Christmas ornaments for outside. We try to have them rationalize how many people can play with one ball. And so therefore, if only one ball can be used, why would we keep 10? We only have one basketball court, we only need one ball.
You then say it's important to make those piles of things to donate.
Donate or trash, depending on what condition they're in. If they're in poor condition, then no.
And another fantastic idea, and to get things off the floor, using your walls and this space to help you organize.
Yes. This is a great way for chairs, obviously, things you don't use all the time, snowboards, but then the things that do get used quite frequently, skateboards, pogo sticks, those can be, and they're easy to hang,
At the end of the day, why is it so important to take the time to organize the spaces in your home?
Because there's more to life than walking over clutter, and a sense of relief. And they feel free. There's space to move around. There's not the clutter, the overwhelming feeling of clutter all the time, and they are happy. It makes life easier for you when you do something like this. Everything has a home.
So if you're trying to declutter your life, Andrea and her team will cost you about $50 an hour. Not a bad price to live a stress-free, clutter-free life. Still to come here on The Good Life. Coming up after the break.
She's the most inspiring to me because she's a strong woman.
We pay it forward to our neighbor who understands all too well what it's like to go without. That's coming up, but first, here's another one of our thrift store fabulous finds for this week. Gray is a great color that we love for every season, so we mixed this classic dress with a simple pair of pearls, and you have an instant style for under $12. Who says you can't look great on any budget? More great looks coming up after the break. Welcome back to The Good Life. Don't forget, thrift stores are full of great casual looks as well, to wear to those sporting events or even just a day of running errands. Here's our final fabulous thrift store pick. We love the blue seersucker shorts, a classic style, and mixing them with the roped belt and the pink polo shirt or even a button-up shirt is an easy style anyone can pull off. All 4 pieces, only $11. Now that's living the good life. And it's time once again to pay it forward to one of our neighbors. All around us there are people who need just a little smile. And our guest this week faces many challenges every day, but those around her say she continues to help others at every turn. A day at work for Sandy Midkiss means a day of sorting and organizing.
And I am what you consider a pricer. I price miscellaneous all day.
For the last 7.5 years, Sandy's clocked in daily here at the AmVets thrift store on Holston Drive.
Why be in a bad mood? Come in, every day's a new challenge. Okay, I like this challenge, you know. From day to day, you just don't know what you're going to deal with or what's going to come through. So when I see something, woo, I get excited. All right, we're going to have a good day today.
To Sandy, this job is a blessing, a saving grace.
Everybody has their own story. Everybody did something in the past or went through something in the past, but you gotta look forward. And she's one of the women that looks forward. She never looks back.
The people here, they're just great, you know. I don't consider them friends, I consider them family. You know, we've all gone through hard times, we've all been there for each other.
For her, this job means a new life after she spent almost a full year living homeless on the streets with her boyfriend.
It's rough. It's really rough. You don't know where you're gonna stay each night. You wake up and some days you're just like, okay, where am I now? And we would eat a cheeseburger, small fries, small drink, and that would be our meal for the day. And we would split it between the two of us. So I mean, for a year, it was hard. You know, occasionally we would be able to get a cup of coffee in the morning and split it, but you know, I was grateful for every little thing I had at that point, you know, and just kept on praying for that sunshiny way.
And that day would finally come. Now Sandy says she never passes on a chance to help others or make someone smile.
Just days I'm so overly blessed from just being here. Like I said, from being homeless to being here, it's, you know, everything I've got at home, I've worked for, so it's more than grateful. You know, I'm appreciative in so many ways. Just seeing those smiles on the face, or if a little stuffed animal to a little kid and just brightens their day, you know, it's just a joy.
Sandy, she's the most inspiring to me because she's a strong woman.
And now it's our turn to make Sandy smile. Well, we are so thankful for all you do here at AmVets and for giving back to the community like you do.
Well, thank you.
And we have coordinated several outfits that we would like to give you on behalf of The Good Life and on behalf of AmVets.
Well, thank
to
you.
give you a makeover and make you feel beautiful every day.
Well, thank you very much. That's very nice of you.
So we let her pick her favorite 2 thrift store makeover outfits. Come on out, Miss Sandy. Look how pretty you look. I love it. What do you think?
I love it.
She said, I can't believe it. I look good in brown. And it kind of made me happy, you know, just to see somebody else happy, you know. Even though we go through a lot here, just good to see somebody happy.
A happy ending for an East Tennessean with a heart to help others.
You know, God works in mysterious ways, and just keep praying. You know, he might not answer your prayer today, but he will somewhere, way down the line, man. He did. Put a smile on, just let it roll.
For more information on nominating our next Good Life surprise guests, you can log on to mygoodlifetv.com.
It's good to be alive.
So that's our show. To our crew, that's what it means to live the good life. It means having the courage to take chances, adding a little color to your world, eliminating clutter so you can enjoy what matters most, and giving someone the chance to feel beautiful. Thanks so much for inviting us into your home this week. We'll see you next time.
Me to do just something.
We're going to need you to tap dance right now.